community.
Yeah.
It's part of a global movement
Right.
to make things more accessible and inclusive for deaf people all over the world.
And speaking of global connections, NASLIG is a member of the WEND Association of Sign Language Interpreters.
That's right. WSI.
What's a lie? What is that exactly?
Well, WSI is kind of like the United Nations of sign language interpreting.
Okay.
It brings together interpreters, educators, researchers, and deaf community members from all over the world.
Wow.
Yeah. And their mission is to promote the profession, uphold ethical standards, and advocate for the rights of deaf people globally.
So NASLIG is like part of this big international network,
Yeah.
sharing knowledge and resources and best practices.
Yeah. They go to WSI conferences, they contribute to research projects, and they work together on initiatives that move the field forward.
So it's a local organization connecting with a global community
That's right.
to make a bigger impact.
Exactly. And it shows you that the challenges that deaf communities face are often universal.
Like what?
Access to education, employment, healthcare, social participation. These are issues everywhere.
It's not just a Ghanaian issue, then it's a global human rights issue.
Yeah. You got it. And organizations like WSI and NASLIG are working to fix those systemic inequalities.
Yeah. They're raising awareness, advocating for change, and giving deaf individuals the power to take their rightful place in society.
Absolutely. As we've been talking about NASLIG, it's made me think about communication and inclusion on a broader scale.
Yeah.
It's like they're holding a mirror up to society and making us look at our own biases and assumptions about language and disability and difference.
Yeah, it really makes you question your own communication habits, to be more aware of people who communicate differently and to create spaces where everybody feels seen, heard, and respected.
Exactly. It's not just about making accommodations or providing special services.
Right.
It's about changing our mindset.
Right.
And building a society where everyone can succeed no matter their abilities or differences.
It's about recognizing how valuable diversity is and understanding that real inclusion makes everyone's lives better.
I completely agree. It's about expanding our understanding of communication, seeing that it's more than just spoken or written words.
It's about body language and facial expression, cultural nuances, and really listening to each other.
It's about building a world where communication brings us together instead of dividing us.
Yeah.
A world where everyone could express themselves, connect with others, and participate in society.
That's a powerful vision, but it takes hard work and collaboration.
It does.
And a willingness to change.
It's a journey, not a destination.
Right.
And organizations like NASLIG are leading the way. They're showing what's possible when we make inclusion and accessibility a priority, and when we use the power of communication to connect us all.
This whole deep dive has been a real eye-opener for me.
Yeah, me too.
I've learned so much about sign language interpreting and the work that NASLIG does, and how important it is to advocate for a more inclusive and equitable world.
I'm glad we could explore this together.
Me too.
And I hope our listeners have a better understanding of the complexities of communication, the issues that deaf communities deal with, and the incredible work being done to create a world where everyone can thrive.
Absolutely. And as we wrap up today, I want to encourage everyone listening to think about how they can apply these ideas of inclusion and accessibility to their own lives and communities.
Yeah, that's a great point.
How can you be more mindful of communication barriers?
Mm-hmm.
How can you be a better ally to people who are marginalized or excluded?
Those are good questions to think about. Even small things can make a big difference.
Right.
A smile, a gesture, being willing to learn, speaking out against injustice. These are all ways we can contribute to a better world.
It all starts with awareness,
Yeah.
with empathy,
Yeah.
with being willing to see the world from someone else's point of view.
As we work towards creating a more inclusive and compassionate world, let's remember the power of language,
Yeah.
both spoken and signed.
Right.
It connects us, informs us, inspires us, and builds bridges.